Hey everyone, welcome back to another what I eat in a day video. So right now I'm about to get breakfast ready, but before I start I do want to clarify that I try to eat 125 grams of protein to 130 grams of protein a day. So I'm going to be showing you what I eat throughout the day and what snacks I have. I know in my last what I eat in a day video I showed just one snack, but there are days where I just don't feel like snacking that much, or I'm just not that hungry, but I do make sure to have my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But today I'm gonna be showing you some more snacks to have. I always say go by how much you weigh. So I weigh 130 pounds. So I eat 130 grams of protein a day. If you're new here, I wanna let you guys know I don't track my macros. The only thing I like to track is the amount of protein I'm having every single day. I eat pretty balanced. I do enjoy good, delicious, like unhealthy food too, but me and Alan enjoy that in the weekends. Sometimes we'll have that during the week, but most of the time, Monday through Friday, I am cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home, which I really enjoy cooking, so I don't mind cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home. I love to share with all of you what dinners we have, lunch, and all of that. For now, for breakfast, I know I'm gonna make myself a big loaded breakfast burrito, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna put in it. Here's a closer look of the flour tortilla I'm gonna be using, and like I said, I'm gonna be making a loaded big burrito. So you need one of these. Now showing you all the protein I'm going to be adding into the burrito. These chicken and maple sausages are my absolute favorites. If you've never tried them, try them and you'll never go back to any other brand or I don't know, all the other ones, but these are so good. They also have a different flavor. I think it's sage and I think it's chicken and sage. I haven't tried that one. I do want to try it, but I always buy this one because it's just my favorites. So I'm gonna have 2 of these, and then I'm gonna have 1 turkey bacon, also some light shredded mixed cheese. I'm a little sad because I ran out of eggs and I totally forgot to get some eggs yesterday. I'm gonna have to go later today, but we're gonna be using some egg whites. Of course, we're gonna add some veggies. So we're gonna add some spinach and some cherry tomatoes. Oh, I can't forget hash brown, of course. These are from Trader Joe's. They're my absolute favorite. I only have 2 left, so I need to go and get some more. But yeah, we're gonna add 1 of these. Besties, I'm finished making my delicious loaded burrito, and this has about 33 grams of protein, so a good amount of protein for breakfast. I really enjoy eating burritos for breakfast because I stay full for a good 2 to 3 hours. And here we have my simple, delicious coffee. I don't use a lot of ingredients. Literally, it's just the coffee, my Fairlife milk, and my French vanilla. Sometimes if I don't use French vanilla syrup, I use my light brown sugar cinnamon syrup. It's still really hot, but you can't forget Cholula. I'm back. It is now time for lunch. I had breakfast around 9:30, and right now for lunch I'm gonna make myself a very delicious flavorful salad. If you're like me and you love salads, you're gonna like what I have for lunch today. It's not just a basic like simple chicken lettuce salad. I love to add some fruit in my salad, some feta cheese. Just wait to see my salad. You're going to want to make it today or tomorrow, but a lot of these ingredients you should have in your pantry already. The only thing we need to cook is chicken. Just to add some more protein into my lunch, I'm gonna make a protein shake on the side. Just a simple protein powder milk shake on the side. I also went to Trader Joe's right after breakfast, and I saw these in the front and I just had to get them. They're these like Valentine cute XOXO sweet gummies. Okay, I'm gonna have one more, and then we're gonna put the sweets away. Seasoning my chicken with some smoked paprika, garlic powder, and salt. This is the oil I always cook with. Meanwhile, the chicken is cooking. I'm going to go ahead and start prepping the other stuff. Now I'm gonna be adding the spinach. I'm gonna add 2 servings of feta cheese, which is 8 grams of protein alone. I'm actually just gonna have a serving and a half of feta cheese. We're gonna add some blueberries. I love blueberries. I love adding this into my yogurt bowls, my salads. It's this omega trail mix that I get at Trader Joe's, but you can get this trail mix literally in any grocery store. A 1/4 cup of this is 4 grams of protein. Okay, the chicken is almost done. So meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and make my protein shake. You guys, my salad already has, like with the omega trail mix, with the feta cheese, with the chicken, my salad alone has, what was it? I'm writing it down. 34 grams of protein. You guys, you know how much protein my lunch has right now? In total with my shake and my salad, 68 grams of protein. This has 21 grams of protein. I've mentioned about this milk before. Fairlife, this lactose-free Fairlife milk is so good. A cup of this has 13 grams of protein. This is 34 grams of protein. So adding a cup of this, and then 2 scoops of this protein powder I have right here. This one is the vanilla bean flavor. I haven't tried any of the other flavors. Also, if you're wondering if this makes me feel bloated, it doesn't. This is probably one of the protein shakes that doesn't make me feel bloated or feel weird afterwards. Favorite dressing to use when I make salads with fruit. I put about 2 tablespoons of the dressing. Here is my delicious fruity omega feta chicken spinach salad. I really enjoy eating salads. Like, to me, they're just really good. So refreshing when you add fruit in it, but so good. Another reason I love to add my trail mix in here is because it gives that crunch from the almonds, the pecans. It's 5 p.m. It is now time to get dinner ready, and I've decided I want to make mole. I don't think I've ever made mole on my channel before, but I haven't made it in a while, so I'm gonna make it today. It's one of my favorite dishes. I absolutely love this Mexican dish, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. But first, before I get started, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rice ready. Every single time I make rice, I usually use jasmine rice, but when I'm making Mexican rice, I use this rice. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I make my rice. Okay, so I've added oil to the pan already, and now adding 1.5 cups of rice. We want the rice to get a little golden, like a golden color. Meanwhile, we're gonna get the sauce ready. I'm gonna blend 2 tomatoes, a chunk of onion, and a tablespoon each of tomato bouillon and chicken bouillon. Once the rice is golden, we now put the sauce that we just blended and we mix it together, And then we're going to add some water. You don't want to overfill it with a lot of water, just enough to cover all of the rice. Once the water starts to boil, you want to turn the heat down to low. Cover it with the lid and let it cook for 10 to 12 minutes, and then turn off the heat and leave the lid on for another good 5 minutes. Okay, we have the rice cooking over there. Now I already have the chicken boiling. I have about 6 chicken breasts in here. You can use bone-in chicken, you can use chicken thighs, you can use whatever chicken you want to use. Sometimes when I make mole, I do chicken with bone-in. Today I'm going to be using chicken breasts. I have 6 in here, and I have a big chunk of onion in here as well. I have salt, I have chicken bouillon seasoning. Do not throw away the chicken broth because we're going to be using this later when we blend the sauce together. So yeah, do not throw away the chicken broth. This is really important because it adds more flavor rather than just using plain water. For our mole sauce, this is the one I usually use. And then I'm also going to be making my mole spicy today. If you don't want your mole to be spicy, then don't use any of these peppers I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using chile de árbol and then the chile ancho. But if you want it to be a bit sweet instead of spicy, usually I'll put a pack of this, or if you don't have a pack of this and you have the circular ones, if you don't know which one I'm talking about, I will put a picture of the one I'm talking about. I usually have those in hand, so I'll use half of that. Adding the peppers to a pan to let it get a little bit crispy, and then once it's done, we're gonna put it into the blender. When you open the mole container, there's oil at the top. You don't want to throw it out. We're gonna use that. Now we're going to add all the mole that's in the container into the blender. We're also going to be adding the peppers we toasted up a bit. We're going to add the chicken broth from the boiled chicken. I'm adding 2 cups of that. I still save the water because later when the sauce is in the pan, if I need a little bit of water, I'll add a little more. If you use peppers like me, you want to make sure you strain the sauce. That way you don't have any of those seeds in the sauce. Once it's fully strained, you want to add the sauce into the pan where we added oil. And then we're going to let that cook for a good 5 minutes. You can also add salt if you need more salt, more water if you need more chicken broth. This is also where you put the piece of chocolate in there before you put the chicken. And then I added my shredded chicken, and that's it. Really simple. My rice came out perfect, and now it's ready to plate. It smells so good. I hope you guys try it if you've never had mole before because it's one of my favorite Mexican dishes. Having it with the side of my poppy orange drink. Alan has strawberry lemonade, I believe. And then we also eat our mole with our tostadas. You can have it with tortillas or just like how we're having it. Here are a couple sweet dessert snacks I usually like to have after dinner. So these strawberry raspberry chocolates are my favorite. Or a protein bar. Let's say if you're lacking protein, that's like one of the protein bars I love. I love sweet and salty, so I have to have dark chocolate pretzels and almond butter pretzels in my pantry always. And then we have like these little bars at the bottom as well. I was craving ice cream, so I had one of my chocolate chip cookie dough Yazzo ice creams, one of my favorites, and having it while I watch my favorite show, The Traitors on Peacock. If you're not watching the show, watch it. It's so good. It keeps you on your toes. And then we headed to the gym. I did a little bit of upper body and cardio, and love Kendall Toole. She's my absolute favorite. She killed me in this class. A really good workout. I did an ab workout, and then after that I did a little bit of shoulder and back, and then I finished it off with riding the Peloton. And when I'm riding the Peloton, I like to wear long sleeve most of the time because I sweat even more, and I always feel so good after accomplishing a really good workout on the Peloton because those classes are no joke. There's a bunch of instructors, but Kendall Toole is my absolute favorite. I love her vibe, her energy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this what I eat in a day video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. I think this video is number 42 of what I eat in a day, so I do upload a lot of these types of videos because I know you guys enjoy them. So please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.